I thought this afternoon would be a really good time to offer my dumbed down, simple version of the nature of reality. Because what I see is that so many people are pushing narratives that just have nothing to do with the way anything is created. So, this is really simplified, but it's true. There is no time. Everything is happening now. There's a you that lived during the French Revolution and you're doing it again if you're in the United States. There's a you that might have lived in Atlantis, or you that lived 200 million years ago when scientists know that something happened that changed the nature of life, that changed our DNA here on Earth. Everything exists now. The future exists now. We can tap into it when we stop being so limited to our five senses. So there is no time. And along with that, there's no such thing as linearity. We have believed that something happens in the past that leads to an event now, and then that leads to something that will happen in the future. We're seeing this with politics, right? We're seeing, especially here in the United States, this is happening. So the narrative is that this is happening and this is happening, and it will lead to. Not true. If you have studied quantum physics or theoretical physics like I have, if you've gone down the path of studying the nature of reality, it doesn't work that way. The only way that works is if you believe in time. But time doesn't exist. It's here so that we can experience an unfolding. So what creates our reality? Consciousness. What's your consciousness? It's your awareness. It's your focus. It's who and what you're aware of being. That's what creates form. Another illusion to dispel is that one person is going to change things. This is the age of Aquarius, my friend. We are done with power over structures. And if you understand that consciousness creates reality, not action, you just can't believe that anymore. The Aquarian age is here to have us remember that we have the power, that we're the ones creating everything with our level of consciousness. So to believe that somebody is doing it for us, not true. The other illusion that I see is that people think there's one version of Earth, one version of reality. And again, since there is no time, there are multiple versions of Earth. We don't change the Earth. We don't change anything. We change with our consciousness, and we move to the version of Earth that matches. So right about now, so many people who are pushing the narrative of linear time, that this is happening so that we will have whatever, it doesn't work that way. As a coach, I am working with people who are creating quantum leaps, just like I did in my life, logic defying situations with their health, with their life, with their businesses, because we just have to decide who we're being, be that, and life changes on a dime. If you are getting sucked into these narratives of the illusion of duality, right, wrong, good, bad, and people pushing stories about this is what's right and this is wrong, understand that these are well-meaning people, but they don't understand, or they're not choosing to live as the true multidimensional creator that they are. Everything that you experience and that I experience, it's our own energy appearing separate. There's no out there, as John Wheeler so famously said. John Wheeler is the father of quantum mechanics. Everything's just a bunch of subatomic particles, energy, and it's our energy. We tell it how to take shape with our beliefs, with our assumptions, with our awareness, who and what we're aware of being. But that's all it is. There's no out there to happen to us. It doesn't work that way. We experience our beliefs. And when you live in separation, fear, lack, and limitation, when you believe in duality and live from the mind, that is living in separation. So I'm not one crazy old woman talking about this. There are many of us that are talking about this. There are many of us that are living beyond limitation. There are many of us that don't partake in the illusion of separation anymore. And we don't partake in duality. We have risen above it. Not that it's better. It is better, but when we rise above the belief in out there and them, we become our true nature. I am that I am. This big mess that the world is in right now isn't about politics, isn't about what most people think it is. It's really about awakening more and more people to their true nature. And normally that doesn't happen until we get to the end of what the mind can control. This is a time on the planet to take a stand, to take the higher vision. And no matter how compelling somebody sounds, if they're pushing a narrative of right, wrong, good, bad, and this whole thing of linearity, they're stuck in the illusion. Let them be stuck. You move beyond it. Decide. What would I prefer to see in the world? Feel that. We are each streaming reality. And as we stream our own version of reality, we call to us our tribe that is similar in frequency and vibration. There will always be duality. There will always be that. But you don't have to live there. You can ask, what would I prefer to see instead of this? Feel that. I always choose peace and have for a very long time. It's one of the lessons in A Course in Miracles. I choose peace instead of this. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. I beam out peace. And so in my world, it's full of peaceful people who see that no matter what it looks like, peace is unfolding. We have moved to the version of Earth where peace prevails, and it doesn't matter what is happening. When you move to peace, do the thing that you're inspired to do. We are each here for a very specific reason, and your life has been the perfect education for this very time. People need compassion. People need love. People who are stuck in the illusion think this is all that there is, but it isn't. You are multidimensional. You really are magical, and you are supported in all ways. Nothing can harm us. We can't even die. You've been here before, and you came here for this. Thank you for listening, and don't forget, you're not part of the duality. Fear is part of the duality. You're a creator.